Welcome back to The Factor Uncensored. Tonight, we have talked about women empowerment as it relates to elevating in careers and personal development. Now we're taking a turn to talk about what does empowerment look like when the lights are off, or maybe you need them on. Yeah. We have Beth Darling here to discuss how and why women should take the lead in their sex lives. So good to see you, Beth. Happy International Women's Day.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I really appreciate the chance to talk about this, because so much of the world, we want to act like somehow the way we are in our private life, the way we are in our bedrooms, is completely separate and irrelevant to where we are in the boardroom. But the fact is that if you are not successful in the bedroom, you are not likely to be successful in the boardroom, and vice versa.
Really?
Well, you have to learn, think about what it takes to satisfy ourselves sensually, sexually. We have to know ourselves.
But that translates to professional.
Yes, because it's confidence. When we are completely ourselves, our most authentic and self, and we are confident within that, and we are proud of who we are and what we do and how we do it, that again starts inside and in the bedroom. And then when you show up in the boardroom, it makes a huge difference. Not to mention the fact that when we are sexually satisfied, we actually perform better, right? We know, somebody walks in the door and you're like, oh, they got some, right? We know they're more energetic, they're more excited, they're happier.
Look at that confidence.
That confidence, right? So it definitely all relates. Women, when we've spent so much time being not liking our bodies, actually hating our bodies sometimes, being uncomfortable, and trying to ignore the fact that we are women, then when we show up in the boardroom, we're not men. We're never going to win that war, right? If we are not ourselves, then where are we? It's going to be awkward. So we really have to embrace it, and we have to be proud.
Now, let's talk about a few self-care things on the table. You have some lingerie there.
Yes. So I think that, I used to feel terrible about myself. I had zero self-confidence, thought I was hideously ugly, and it was mortifying. And then I would get out of the shower, have my clean body, and put on ugly underwear. Well, I just made myself look worse and feel worse. So
let's start looking at it here.
Yes, if you put on a pretty pair of underwear, it just starts making a huge difference. You have to feel like, oh, right, this feels good. It's silky, it's lacy. If you really want to go a little overboard and you want to do a little bit of a fancy garter here, right, and put some thigh highs on, that, I would do on a yucky day if I'd wear a dress and put a pair of thigh highs on and immediately feel better and feel more powerful. Even something it can be very feminine, it can be lacy. You can wear this under a jacket, under a blazer, but it still gives us the sense of who we are. And that feminine energy, right, it is powerful. There are wars that have been fought over feminine energy, so we better use it.
Damn Cleopatra.
That's right. So make the most of it. Embrace who you are and let that come from in every phase of your life.
Now you have you said you don't call them toys, you call them...
I call them props. I call them sexy props or romantic props, because toys are for children. I take these seriously. Pleasure is serious. Love is serious. And props, right? The greatest stars in the world use props and costume changes all the time.
Yeah.
So that is a whole different mindset. It's not to replace the pleasure of just the personal touch, but it's to enhance it and to change things up. And it's particularly if you're by yourself. And if you're really stressed and you're suddenly, right, you can't get in the mindset of relaxing and orgasm. Orgasm has so many health benefits. Helps us fight infection, helps us look 10 years younger, makes our skin better, improves every organ in our body, and gives us happy hormones.
Now, what do you have here, Beth? Let's pick up.
Okay, so what have we got?
Wait, I didn't tell you to pick up that one.
Sorry. I get so excited.
This thing right here.
This thing, right? All right, so there are all sorts of cute little sexy props. And this one is designed with a little nub there that moves up and down to help sort of simulate an oral sexy experience.
And
oral
you just
pleasure.
press buttons, right?
You just press buttons and you turn it on and it's going to start wiggling and you're going to put it in areas that feel good.
Okay.
And for every woman, right, there are different levels of intensity. And I say every time I get a new prop, it takes several weeks for me to figure out how to use it for my body.
And last one,
all
really
women.
quick.
This is a suction. So you would put this directly on the clitoris and it will suck. So it's very much simulating a very intense oral pleasure. And it will basically get you there 10 minutes or something like that.
Beth, and of course you have your book out really quick.
My
10
book?
seconds.
Yes. The 5 Kinds of Intimacy, How to Keep Your Love Alive, because love isn't enough, but intimacy also starts with yourself. So when you combine intimacy with all of this stuff, life is good.
All right, Beth, always good to see you. That'll do it for us here at The Factor Uncensored. We want to remind you to follow us on social media and on Fox, so have a great night.